All right, well, it's March 27th. It's 12:07, and got some more Amazon stuff, I guess, today. I just saw dust in the driveway. I was like, where did that come from? But that's where it came from. Amazon person. Okay, so today we've already done our morning walk and our stretch class and had food. So sadly, I'm gonna take my snowboard racks off. Yeah, so they're gonna be off today. So we got that to do with. Also, before I put on long pants, I'm going to probably go ahead and move this stuff. This is not what I wanted. I didn't really want to do this, but I just got this feeling like, aside from the fact that the roof of my building coming down the driveway because of the overhanging trees might get messed up, which I can't control, but I need to move this pile probably over there. I guess I could take the nails out as I go. I like that there's wasps flying around it. That's cool. And last time I was doing this, there was like mice or something in it, just nesting in it. So I'm not looking forward to this part. But I think I need to move this because it's awful close to that. I really don't know how wide that truck is. So maybe the best thing to do might be to just move this to that side and then start putting this plywood on these right here. I'm not really sure, but it's not really something I want to do. So first things first, let's get the rack off. I think I remember seeing the box in the farmhouse. So, oh hi, where are you coming from? Yeah, honey. At least I can worry about something being under the house because cats are always under there. But yeah, I remember seeing the box in here, I think, in the back. So we'll do that. Take our Amazon stuff up. And I suppose I need to go ahead and clean this mess up and get the couch in here. I really need to get this organized now. Look at this. Good gracious. This is like a terrifying. Yeah, there it is. And it's under something. Of course it is. Box. Will stay? No. Stay? No. There we go. There's my box. Everything's falling over. Sorry, I'm just throwing you around like a rag doll. Could have put the camera down and done this. What was the fun in that? Ooh. Oh gosh. This is like, oh, it's just, my OCD is not liking this at all. Yeah. That. Having fun going for a ride there, bubs? It's just going all over the place. Okay. And I may need a step stool. I can't remember if I need a step. I think I do. I don't know. We'll try without it. So we'll get this done first. Oh, look, it went sideways. Blam. All right. Now the question is, do I know what a key is? I'll take this thing off. I think I ought to put it in here. Hide, but I did. Look at me, so smart. Huh. Sure did. All right, well, let's get this off. And just like that, they're off. It's now 12:17. So that was insanely painless. Literally unlocked 4 things. Lift 4 levers. Pull them off. It took me longer to put them in the box. which it won't fit in the box because I'm not going to take the little bottom piece off because there's no need to. So yeah, well, that's done. Hey, I even had time to go get a marker and mark front and rear. So it's like insanely easy. It's too easy to get rid of. Snowboarding season. Oh, about to haul on me. Okay, so project 1 done. Like I said, it's kind of sad because I was hoping maybe one more ride, but alas, no. So now I've got no racks on. Cool. All right, so now I got on my long pants. I got on my long pants. Chad long pants. William Charles long pants. Where are my gloves at? I need my hammer. So I'll take this hammer with me. I need some gloves. There's some gloves. Is that the gloves? Nope. Up there looks cool. It's doing good. Okay, let me find my gloves. And then we'll start moving boards. Okay, got my gloves. Got my hammer. And I'm gonna, oh, it's warm out. Good gracious. We're gonna start moving some stuff. Hopefully there's no critters in all this mess. So I think maybe the best thing is to move that stuff over there. Man, I just don't know. I don't know how to do this. I don't know if this is part of that or not. If it is, I need to get the nails out and just move it over there, but I don't think it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see why, but this piece here is where all the stuff lives. I saw a snake go up in here. Of course, here's a nest right here. Ants all in here. Eesh. This is sketchy. It's like I'm moving and removing. I want to see the snake. Oh, he's up under here. See, that was a nest right there. I don't want to hurt him, but at the same time, it's like, which way is he going to go for? Pull this board up. Oh, it's not very strong. Where'd he go? There he is. See him? What you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Little fella, I'm not going to hurt you. Because I hope I'm not. I know. His hair is not very secure. Let me get you off this thing. Here. Come on, it's okay. Come on. I'm recording this whole time. Ah, sorry. Where'd he go? Dang. His camouflage is good. I didn't even see him. Where'd he go? Dang. There he is. Where's he going? Oh, he's up under this little spot right there. Kind of see him. He found a good hide spot. Cool. Alright, well, let's go back to it. This is a pain. Because I feel like I gotta move that. Got to move all this, moving it over there, and then on the other side. I don't want to do this, but I know I have to, so I'm going to. All right, well, I have successfully moved that stuff. That should be enough room. Of course, now I'm like, I wonder if I should come over a little more. Let's get back here and look at it. Because, yeah, that was kind of a job. The nails I got out. I don't want to move any more stuff. So, I feel like definitely the rear of it needs to come this way. So maybe I'll do that. So I don't know about that tree now. It's just tree. Is it going to be hitting the roof? This limb right here? May have to take it down. Huh. I don't know. I wonder. Okay. I don't know. I may move it. Yes. I'm trying to. Trying to think. Cause it feels like this needs to go that way, but I don't really know how to check that. So maybe I can use that pipe right there in the ground there, and like measure it out as long as it is, and then just like lay it in the yard and then kind of use that as an eyeball. I don't know how to make stuff square, because I think what's throwing me off is this building's not perfectly in line with this, so it's kind of like, should I cut the difference? I don't know. I'm spending way too much time on this. Either way, I need to get my drink, and but at least I got this moved, because I'm hoping if all goes well, next week we will have the building. But it is Good Friday or something, or Easter, so maybe not. So we'll see. All right, well, it is 5 o'clock. And after, it's closer to 5:30, actually. So I've got my little pouch of stuff, and I'm gonna go this woods track. I really wanted to work on the track today, but I did not. I did get that limb cut. I got that stuff moved, so I got something done. But yeah, we're gonna go check out the woods track, single track, if you will. And I do have some bug spray on, so hopefully I won't get no ticks. Can't find my gloves. I just had them on. Don't know what to do with them. Oh well, I have to do that. But I want to kind of start marking where I think it is. So I did go out there with Andy, so I did. Why am I walking in the tall grass like a moron? God. You want ticks? That's how you get ticks. But I did walk with him on it and help him, or he helped me, or whatever, however you want to say that, to get it kind of good. So we're going to walk out there and see if we can't flag it and see how it looks. And there is one barbed wire fence I've got to cut, so I do have some. I got my cutters that I use for the railing up at the loft, because I've got like a tool that's for barbed wire. I mean, it's like it's got like a little hook thing, so you could like pull out like those horseshoe nails, and it's got a wire cutter on it, and then it's got like a little hammer on the other side, so you could like drive it back in if you wanted to. And I have no idea where it went. It was in the skid steer forever, and it's not there, so I don't know what happened to it. But I had a tool specifically for that. What kind of print is that? Raccoon, maybe? I don't know. Either way, that's what we're doing. And we'll see how I get. And I may, yeah, I'm stopping it right there. That's all I'm doing. If I do more than that, cool. Because every time I say I'm gonna do something else happens. So I've got my phone in the pocket. Yep, I'm gonna put it in my back pocket. Got the ringer on, so that way if like, I don't know, some kind of emergency text comes through, I can at least see it. And yeah, it's warm. It's like 92, I think, maybe. Sounds about right. So it's a warm one today. I think tomorrow is gonna be warmer. So I don't know. I probably should have rode today, but that's okay. I did go to the office. They got their new branch manager or something was there, and I wanted to meet him. So I stayed at the office for a couple hours, talking to him and talking to people there. So it went my day, but that's okay. I needed to meet him anyway. Anyway, we're gonna flag some stuff. If I see something cool, you know I'm gonna show you. I do have I have a bunch of bones down here that I need to retrieve from my box of bones. But I didn't bring anything to put it in. I need like a little backpack or something, like stick bones in it. But at least I can see where they are, and I can just go right to it and get them if I want to later. But man, it is super dry and dusty, because when I was driving down the driveway, I looked in the rearview mirror and it looked like some dust devil was following me. It was crazy. I need to wash my car, but there's no way I'm gonna do it right now. Also, speaking of cars, I have not heard from the Jeep place yet, so I don't really know what's up with that. So anywho's, let's go flag some stuff. All right, well, we've made it to the pond, and you could see there's some crazy ripplings going on down there. I don't know what's in the pond. Fish, maybe? Tadpoles? Frogs? Don't know. But you can see it. I think you can see it. Little ripplies. Believe it or not. So this is kind of the other side of the pond. There's the drain pipe that helps keep it from getting so big, but it needs to be bigger. So that's why the water level's where it's at right now, because if it gets above that pipe, it drains out somewhere over there. But yeah, there's stuff in that pond. That's some big ripples right there. Good gracious. All right, well, I'm gonna continue to flag. All right, there's my pile of bones I gotta come back and get, and it's right here by the water line. There's a deer stand right here, so I don't know whose deer stand this is. So I don't know, it's kind of sketchy. But anyway, I'm gonna keep barking. All right, well, we're further on in. I wanted to show these cool rocks. Don't know how they got here. There's some metal from a fence post. These big old rocks just randomly in the woods. So I don't know. It's kind of wild. I'm not 100% sure. I know I'm right so far because I remember, getting rid of that. Obviously, we cut that, but I can't remember. Like, if we go up this way, the Old Spice can, because that makes sense. We go down that way. I just don't know. I'm looking for some kind of evidence that we were here. I thought we'd have took that down, but I don't know. So anyway, I'm just gonna keep looking. But we're deep in the thick of it at the moment. There's the pond, so no. I guess we cut that way. Okay. We're figuring it out. I clean stuff up a lot more than I probably should. But this is why, because I don't know where I'm going. So we're going to say this is it. Look at these rocks, man. These are impressive. You see how I clean all this up? You can clearly see that I just went through here. So, alright, pausing again. Alright, I'm back on the main track now. I got kind of lost at the barbed wire part. Because I feel like, I know we got to the barbed wire, I cut that, and then I couldn't remember what we did after that. And it gets a little gray because we were kind of investigating. And I remember, like, not investigating, but exploring, if you will. and we were kind of exploring different spots, and just like, and we heard some water running, which is the creek, that kind of thing. So we kind of like stopped. We didn't have our tools with us. We were just kind of, you know, walking through, be like, is this where we could go, kind of thing. Looking for ticks already. I already found one tick on me. There's one outside my pants. It was a Lone Star tick, a Lyme disease kind. But I did tuck my pants into my socks, so maybe, hopefully not too late. Anyway, so we didn't have our tools with us, so I couldn't really see where we went. So I'm just going to call it right there, because I got a lot of it flagged. And that's really all that matters at the moment. Okay, nothing. But yeah, that's what we did. So I'm going to try to find a way back without having to walk this whole track, but I don't know if that's going to be an option. So the other track's right there, and that would get me to the house, but yeah, it's pretty gnarly. I ain't trying to go through briars, so I don't know. But yeah, I got some of it done. And it was one of those, I'm not sure where to go, and then I like see a little bit area that we cleaned out, and I'm like, okay, this is right. And then I got to the barbed wire, and it just kind of went blank, because I knew, weird, floating flower, spiderweb somewhere. Okay. But yeah, I knew that the barbed wire part was right, because I remember we put a little stick there, so I cut it, so I did get that cut. But then after that, I was like, there was some, oh, we can go up this hill and come back down this hill, and a little confusing. So I'm just going to stop right there. And I think, I don't know. I did get my remote today for the lights, so I need to go check that out. And got some covers, which I don't remember why I got the covers, like the hide cables, but I guess it was one of those, like, I needed to buy something else to get free shipping, so that's what I did. It was like 30 bucks, but it's you put the cable in the middle of the wood panels, and then you push this little cable cover, if you will, over top of it, so you can't see the cord. So I don't know, I didn't really need it, but I didn't know that till I hooked the lights up. I was like, oh, I don't even really need this thing. Anyhow, so that's that. I think, like right here, because I know everybody cares, but I'm just kind of, I care, so I'm going to try to mention it. I want to build this part right here up to where it's like a drop down. Now, if I was really good at dirt bikes, I'd make a jump right here and let the lip be right here, and I would land down there. Of course, you got some trees and stuff that you need to cut, and it wouldn't be that hard of a clear, to be honest. I mean, it seems far, but the elevation being a step down, it'd be harder to do this on flat ground. So I feel like I could come off here and then land easily around this area, but then you got all this stuff to deal with, because you don't want to jump in and put your head in that crap. So I don't know. And I could also do it another one over there. I'm trying to use the lay of the land. You see how this kind of goes up, so I could at least have it come level and just be a drop off. But I've also got to think about getting the skid steer down here and that kind of thing. So it's kind of tricky. I'm not trying to make crazy hurt yourself jumps, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to not do any jumps, because I'll start getting terrified of jumping. And if I ever go to a track somewhere, I'll be too scared to hit it. So I need to, at the very least, have something that I'm comfortable with to kind of have a gauge. But yeah, I think, I don't know, I feel like I'm not sure how to make a jump here without and have the skid steer be able to go down. Now what I could do is build it up on this side and use the alt path to get the skid steer over there. And that probably would work. And that way I don't have to worry about like trying to take a skid steer on a jump. But yeah, I might do that. I really want to do it like now. And then I could try it out. Not now, but try it out tomorrow. But it is like 6:30, so we don't have a whole lot of daylight left to mess with that. So I can start with that pile there, and I can clean some of these piles up and use that, kind of recycle my waste, if you will. But the woods track, the single track, I don't know, it's not really my thing. Going through the woods in really tight places, you know, I like wide open spaces because, you know, I get a little squirrely. But like this is a pretty good little hill climb right here from down there. If you could see the marker I've got down there on the tree, and it comes up that hill and then goes around that way. That I'm sure is right. But I mean, it's gonna be sketchy. I just don't know. I mean, I'm sure I'll do it at some point, but I also like making stuff for people who want to come hang out with me and ride with me, you know. So it's like they're not bored. I don't really have to maintain that kind of thing. So if I want to hit it and try to do it, then I can do it. But they're trying to get me to do some kind of hair scramble or something, and you know, obviously I'm not ready at the moment, but you know, at some point I'm gonna have. If I'm gonna do it, I need to do it. Look at all these trees, man. I just destroyed these trees. I got hung. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, it'd be fun if someone knows what they're doing. I mean, I'm just not at that level just yet. But feel pretty good about what we got marked so far. Oh, I'm walking back to the house. That's what I'm doing. Stop talking. But yeah, so like I said, got it started. And since it's not my track, it's not something, I mean, it is my track, but it's not something that I'm wanting to do or ride per se. I'm not really in a hurry to get it done. Because it's not like I'm going to get it done today and then ride it tomorrow. So I'll just kind of take a snooze on it for now. Because I don't want to, well, like, okay, it's me, I guess. I don't want to, I don't want to mess it up and not go the way, because they know more about that stuff. That's what they do. The crazy people that go through the woods in third gear. I don't do that. So I'd rather them kind of go, oh, this would be cool to go this. But I've got all these mounds of dirt, like here, there. So I mean, I've got plenty of dirt to make this stuff. I won't have to go very far to do it. But anyways, where does that go? I don't know. But yeah, I got it mostly marked off, I think. I was pretty proud of that. Got the limb cut that I feel like is going to be a problem with that building. So I feel good about that. Got the pallets moved. That would be a little too close to where the building's going to be, and I didn't know if the truck was going to hit them, so I moved that. And kind of organized the scrap wood a little bit better. So now I've got like a pile that I'm going to use for the this end of the house that I'm going to work on first, because it's what came off of it. I could technically just flip it around backwards and it should match right back up. And then I've also got boards that came from other parts of the house that are in good shape. So if I need extra, I got that. And then I've got like a little scrappy pile to where it's like, oh man, I desperately need, Bunny, just for need this one piece, small little giblet. I can go through the scrap pile and find that. So I think I've got it organized pretty good. But yeah, this is not really exactly what I had my day planned out, but see, I don't plan a day because things happen. But anyways, we're getting it done. Is it a mowing or something? I feel ticky. I feel like I got ticks all over me. Probably do. Let's go this way. Why not? But yeah, I got my snowboard rack off. Sad trombone, which honestly was the easiest thing I did all day. Like, the Kuwait stuff, I don't know how you say it. It's K-U-A-T with the umlaut. But those are the absolute best racks. We got a bike rack that's made by them, and it's hassle-free. The ski racks are brilliant. I wish they made something for a dirt bike. I'd buy that too. But their stuff is A-OK stellar. So just whipped it off. It was really cool. Did not go see Dad today. Probably could have, but you know, I feel like I got so many hours a day in a day that I'm going to do stuff that I don't want to do, and I didn't really want to go to the office today. That wasn't on my plan, but it was like an obligation thing, so because of that, I didn't go see Dad today. But I don't know. I've only got so much mental space, you know. I've got to get things that's gnawing at my brain. Like, I got to get this done. I got to get this done. And I've got a certain amount of that going on. And I feel like I need to handle it. And there's a little gate right there. So, anyways, that's why I didn't go. I'm sure I'll be fussed at for it, maybe. But let's go check out the remote. I'm gonna have to Google it because I can't remember. There's a way to sync it with the thing. I mean, it's cool they're bright, but I don't want it to be bright all the time. I noticed last night when we was coming back from doing our little night hike at Mar Mountain that, like, the upstairs windows are glowing because those jokers are so bright. And I mean, they're LED. It ain't like they're gobbling up power or anything, but at the same time, it's like, I don't need to be that bright. So I will mess with that for a minute and see if I can get it fixed. All right, well, it's 8 o'clock. I tried to get the remote working, but it didn't. The instructional video is not exactly accurate with the thing I got. Just said it had like a button on it, and mine's not a button. I had noticed a little, like, small, I don't know what you would do with it, like you reset like a watch or something with. It's like maybe like what you used to stick in like a 3x5 drive or floppy drive to get them out, like a real small thing. Had like a little tool with it. I'm like, oh, I bet that's what that was for. So I got the little tool out and I found a little hole that says reset. So I hit that, but I don't know, it just doesn't really do anything. So long story short, I had to email them to find out what I'm doing wrong, because I can't get it to remote to pair. But I think it's gonna be really cool once I figure that out. But it's like I said, it's 8 o'clock now. I went and took a shower because while I was out in the woods, I did have a tick crawling outside of my pants, and I just felt ticky. Like, I'm like, I got ticks on me. I didn't, but the best way to do that is to take a shower. Well, get naked, check yourself, then take a shower. But yeah, I feel much better now, much more clean. So anywho's, as you can see, it's starting to get dark. looks like stormy over there. It's weird. We're not getting any storms, but it's like a storm's coming. But I think it's just called nightfall. Nightfall. But anyway, that's been my day today. Tomorrow, I think it's a Saturday. We're doing the morning walk. Will I do it? Probably, maybe, most likely. And then maybe tomorrow I can get things done that I didn't get done today, like finish moving the furniture, Corinne's furniture to the front room. Maybe even kind of clean up and organize that back room just a little bit, because it's like making me mental. And might mess with the track tomorrow. I know it's gonna be hot, so I don't really know. And I may just do the walk and then be exhausted and not want to do anything. So we're not really sure. But it's supposed to be like, it was 92 today, I think, and it's supposed to be hotter tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. Well, yeah, it's just, pedal along. But once I get that couch out, then I can really start trying to think about getting over here done. And I don't really know when I'm going to start this, because I've got to gauge it just right, because we're going on a trip second week of April, I think. I gotta look. And I don't want to be like started on that and it's like, okay, and it's gonna be all open. So I've got to have enough days to get it to a dried in spot, if you will. So I don't know, we'll look at that. But man, it looks like it's going to storm. That's weird. Oh, what is this going on over here in the sky? Cool. The 2 helicopters? I think it's 2 helicopters. Oh yeah, it is. Cool. We'll let them fly over. Doesn't it look like it's going to... I don't know, it's just crazy looking. I'm sure it's not. Here they go. Look at them. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see them. Here they go. Big old birds. All right, well, with that, and the sky looking like it's going to dump some serious thunderstorms, which it should, because usually what happens is it gets really hot when it's not supposed to be hot, or cold, whichever, and then it has a crazy thunderstorm. So it would make sense it would be due for a thunderstorm. Oh, and I'll show you this real quick, and then I will be done, I promise. You're like, good gracious. The sky's pretty over there, but you can see the top window glowing. Nighttime is a lot more obvious, but it's pretty funny, I think. But I may have to do some things different with the video, because every time I try to make the video and I have to export it to my phone, saying I don't have enough space on my phone. So I went through and just cleaned up so much stuff, and then I just happened to look to see, the phone storage thing, and half of my 512 gigabytes, half of it is the operating software and the system requirements or whatever. So I've really only got a 256 gig phone, which is why I'm having so much trouble doing that. So it's just kind of weird. I don't know why operating system software takes up so much, system software, but it does. So I may have to switch to my laptop, but I don't know. Anyway, this is me, a tick-free human. Thank goodness. Signing off. See you tomorrow. Bye.